Okay, let's start. So thank you so much for everyone joining this Moonlight and Ikigai Real Talks in Pyjama. So my name is Mayumi. I'm a naturopath and Ikigai healing guide. And thank you so much again for choosing to show up and just as you are. I love it. And like probably on email said, this is not the workshop, not a webinar. It's just it's a moonlit space, the soul cycle for women going through perimenopause, menopause, and midlife transitions together, like tonight. So you're welcome here, and whether you feel calm or chaotic, joyful or fiery, you don't have to say a word. Your presence matters. So thank you so much for being here. It means a lot. Now, I want you to close your eyes and take a deep breath, deep inhalation through your nose, out, inhaling again, and out. Now, before begin tonight, I want to offer an image, a plant, not one in the full bloom, but one in the moment of change. Maybe her leaves are curling, maybe her soil feels dry, maybe she's no longer flowering like she used to, but she's alive, still reaching, still responding to the seasons, even if quietly. If we saw her, we wouldn't call her broken. We would ask, what does she need? More sunlight, shifting environment, a deeper drink of water. Maybe she's between growth cycles. Maybe she's conserving her energy. Maybe she's beginning to root deeper in ways we can't yet see. This is how I see midlife. Not something to fix, but a sacred season of slowing, shifting, and rerouting. A time of softening what's hardened, a time of tending, not pushing. So now, I ask you, if you were that plant, what would you need right now?
Would you like us to share?
If you feel comfortable, I would love to hear your voice, please.
Space.
Space. What else?
Space to grow.
Yep.
Patience.
What was it, Azra?
And patience.
Patience. Yeah. Space and patience.
Compassion.
Compassion. Beautiful. What else?
I like this, the slowing idea, the not pushing.
Me too.
Well, maybe it's less, maybe it's not slowing, and maybe slowing is not the opposite of not pushing. It's just kind of, maybe it's acceptance rather than pushing.
Anything else? Anybody? Well, if you feel comfortable, you're welcome to say your name and maybe one word that describes how you are arriving tonight or what you are hoping to take away tonight.
Kirsty,
Yes.
exhausted.
Exhausted? Yeah, fair enough.
Lisa,
Jennifer.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, just yes. So, and what am I wanting to take away tonight? Mostly just connection and learning, and yeah, and feeling everybody's lovely energy in this space.
Beautiful.
Lisa, and both weary and optimistic, I think, tonight. And connection, like Jennifer. That's kind of what, I just booked in this afternoon, lunchtime, a break. And I went, I saw it come up on my emails again. I went, yes, okay, I'm going to do that. So yeah, time for some nice connections.
It's lovely to see you all.
Tracy, probably the thing that I feel that I'm walking in the most at the moment is grief. I lost my mum 2 years ago, and it feels like there's no time has passed. It feels almost as painful today as what it did the day we lost her. And I'm probably like these other ladies, just that probably a place of peace and connection is probably what I'm looking to take away tonight.
Yeah, beautiful. Thank you so much, Tracy, for your share.
Is that it? Am I next?
If you want to, Azra, no pressure.
Okay, I don't know how many of us there are. Evening, ladies. My name is Azura. I'm not really actually looking to take anything away from tonight at this stage. I'm just going to let it unfold.
Nice.
Thank you.
Me, maybe I will probably share because I really love your share. I think I love it. A lot of you said that connection. I think that's, to me, is very important. I think when I created this, I thought it'd be nice to connect like-minded people, and we understand what it's like going through the midlife. And I love that Azra said unfolding. It's, I think, creating this potentially unfolding something for me as well. I don't know yet. We don't know until we do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not sort of expecting any result, or I have the run sheet of this beautiful gathering together video, and then the first thing I wrote was just listen. So I'm actually in a sort of mindset of to listen to you all without any judgment. It's perfect how you are. So thank you again. Now we tap into the full moon energy. So I think yesterday about 3 a.m. was full moon.
Yep.
And so we're still in a phase of full moon. So definitely we tap into that. And as we gather under the full moon, we are sitting in the brightest part of the lunar cycle. It's a time when emotion rise, energy peaks, and what's being hidden coming into the light. So in many traditions, this is a time to release. And tonight, we are gently exploring what might be asking to burn away through the heat of this change. because the title was Hot Flashes, Hot Rage.
Love that.
I know. I thought that's awesome. So the question is to you is, what's being illuminated in your life right now? I ask because I've got accent, so I'll make sure you get the question. So what's being illuminated in your life right now? So the full moon has the way of drawing things out. Sometimes things we've been avoiding or didn't quite, not sure how to work for it. So when I ask what's being illuminated, I mean what's becoming clearer for you lately, even if it's messy, tender, unexpected. If you could it could be about your body, emotion, relationship, or deeper needs. I would like to give you a few moments. Well, if you feel comfortable, I would love to hear the share. Only if you feel comfortable, okay? And you're welcome to say in a short sentence, reflecting on the question.
Okay, I'll start then, and I'll get mine out of the way so I'm finished. So I'm not in agony waiting for my turn. Okay, thank you, Mayumi. That's a really good question. For me, around the full moon, I tend to get my energy seems to rise to an extreme. Like I'm full of energy. I have really high drive to get a lot of things done. I'm in a really positive mindset. And then that's great, but then I tend to crash quite easily and move into a burnout state. But I found this full moon, because I've been monitoring or like taking notes for a couple of months now, about how I feel week on, week off. But I did find that this time around, I've had a lot of emotional, I don't know, let's call them disturbances, like we are just feeling a lot more emotionally sensitive. You make a spelling mistake and burst into tears, that silly kind of stuff. Yeah. So that's been a bit different this particular time around. So that's probably where I'm that's the one thing I've noticed the most in the past week for myself.
Oh, thank you so much for your share and expressing the vulnerability too. Much.
I lost you there. I'm sorry. I could see your lips moving, but I couldn't hear you.
So much for sharing.
Oh, thank you. You're welcome. Thanks. Sorry.
For share.
What a good idea to track your how you're feeling around the moons. I haven't really thought of that. Megumi is enlightening me about how the moon works with life. So that's why I'm kind of leaning into that.
Mm.
It was actually Mayumi that pointed me in that direction in the first place, and it's been very, very interesting what I've the information that I've gathered. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's really
I
good.
have.
You're right, Tracy?
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
You didn't.
I have probably done that for a little while also. Probably not as dedicated as keeping it fully, like every week, but I have known for some time now that the moon affects me dramatically. Full moon, I have problems with insomnia. I have problems with my emotions a lot. And when we've had a couple of the super moons in the past, that's been, what do they say? A hot mess. I just have felt like, an absolute hot mess. And then with the other things that I've been going through and my family situation, sometimes that energy of the moon just sort of supercharges me, but not in a necessarily good way. So, I become more heightened to my emotions. My anxiety buzzes out, my cortisol levels go up. So I have a very physical reaction to full moons. And I'm aware of that. And so I do try to, like leading up to the moon, I can feel the energy building. And I do try and clear my calendar as much as I can and walk in peace as much as I can, because I know it's like I guess it's like going up to a little summit, knowing that once you get to the top, you're going to be in full exposure. So that's how I feel with the moon. It just and I actually have alfoil on my windows to keep my room as dark and blocked out as possible. But I can keep the light out, but I can't keep the energy out. And the energy still seeps through even in my darkened room. So I'm very sensitive to that. So, yeah.
Wow, thanks so
Quite
much.
extreme, Tracy.
Beg your pardon, sorry.
Very
Sorry, I was
interesting.
saying that. Oh, sorry, Mayumi.
It's okay. It's a conversation. Don't worry. Yeah.
I was just thinking that's very extreme for you, Tracy.
Yeah. And it often is most months. Super moon months are really, really full on. So I have a lot of historical trauma and recent grief and things like that. So I struggle a lot with keeping cortisol levels in check and just my general thing. I've been in psychological therapy since 2006 fairly constantly too, and that's been amazing and wonderful to help me sort of work through the challenges that I've gone through and how that makes me feel, and just strategies and keys to get through this life on our day-to-day, because sometimes it's just so full on. So
Yeah. I really appreciate your share. Thank you so much, Tracy.
For me, I do have trouble sleeping around the full moon, or I go to sleep fine, but because it's such a big ball of light, and I'm a light sleeper, whenever I kind of get a sense that it's light, I want my natural instinct is to be up. so yeah, I'm waking up around 4 at the moment, and appreciating the moon and its light, and aware that it does tend to wreak havoc on people's emotions. And yeah, I feel like I'm on one sense, I've got lots of energy to do all the things that I normally do in my day and my week and keep all the balls in the air. But I also just feel like I am dragging myself through mud at the moment, and just with no end in sight, and just wanting to stop and do nothing. And that's not possible right now.
Nothing can be really good, isn't it?
Yeah. But
I think that we all think we need to be productive all the time. So doing nothing is hard sometimes.
Yep. I hear you.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
I feel a sense of overwhelm very much, and the thing that I describe to my family is the load that I'm carrying is bringing me to my knees. You know what I mean? Like, I get that a lot, and I know that there are so many women who go through that same thing all the time, because particularly for like women in our age group. Now, I'm not presuming, but I'm presuming if we're perimenopause and menopause, we're over a certain age at least. But yeah, women in our age group, there is still like an old mindset of expectation that a woman carries everything. And I'm fortunate enough to have family members who recognize that and want to help change that. But I always say, you know, you're driving a massive cruise ship with a small rudder, so it takes a lot of time and effort to turn those things.
Yeah. Thank you, Tracy. Jen, did you want to say something?
No, I'm just trying to figure out how to turn off my AI. Because my hand was up here and I'm like, what does that keep
No, it's
doing?
okay. Don't worry. Don't worry that it's a small gathering. It's nothing really problem at all. It's everything perfect. I just want to everybody let you know it's all good so far. Perfect.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, ladies,
I'm
perfect.
listening. Yeah. My thing that I'm shining a light on is just I'm out the other end of all that. And so I'm going through this next phase in my life. And where is that? But like right now, when the full moon's out and everything, I seem drawn to be in nature more, in the sun, just taking that, even if it's just a few seconds, to just walk out of a building and just, feel the sun on my skin. I'm talking to people all the time. I'm like, you need some water and sun. You're like a plant. You need water, sun, some nutrition, and that can just give you so much energy. So I guess that's what I kind of am tending to shine a light on right now, and curious about my next stage of life and how fun I can make that.
Yes. Curious what's unfolding for you. Well, that's beautiful.
Plants also like having people talk to them.
What was it, Lisa?
Plants also like having people talk to them.
Kirsty, sorry. Yeah, that's right. Yes. Yeah, it's actually the professor. She's based in Melbourne. She's background's Italian. She actually study on the plants. They speak each other. I got a book. Yeah, I think it's called Thus Plants Spoke. Spoke Thus Plants, I think. I might put on the email if I find the title. It's a beautiful book.
That would be great.
All right. Next, Lisa, would you like to share or you?
It's interesting. Probably sleeping is probably something that happened, or inability to sleep full moon, but I don't know that it's heightened at full moon. It just happens randomly. But I think it will be interesting for me after this to be a little bit more observant about the phases of the moon.
Yes.
But I haven't had that energy spike, and I was doing yoga tonight in the lounge room here, and I was just thinking, oh my God, this is just hard today. So I was waiting for that little energy spike. It didn't happen today. So who knows?
Yeah, definitely interesting to observe the energy or how you're being traveling. It's very
Yeah,
interesting. I find it
yeah.
fascinating. Yeah, yeah. All right, next one. I would like to close your eyes back again because it's the sort of end of the night. It's nice to have a bit of calming practice. So close your eyes and let's do the couple deep breathing. Deep inhalation through your nose. In and out. In again. In and out. And I really appreciate you all, the shares. It's all beautiful shares. And remember each person's got a unique, beautiful part, each of us. And that was so lovely to hear each one of you. And I would like to guide us something a little more inward. That's why I asked you to close your eyes. And we've been spoken about what's rising under the full moon. Now we will gently release what's no longer needed. This is a quiet inner moment. You don't have to share anything. Just let yourself be guided. Okay? Now I want you to picture something you are ready to release. I want you to picture something you are ready to let go. A thought, pattern, a sensation in your body. Now I want you to notice. What do you notice? Does it have a shape, color, texture, a sound? I want you to notice what you notice. Does it have a shape, color, texture, or sound? Now I want you to imagine placing it in the moonlight. I want you to visualize placing it into the moonlight. And I want you to watch it soften, dim, and dissolve. I want you to watch it soften, dim, and dissolve. Now, let the light of the full moon absorb it, polish it, and return only what you need. I want to let the light of full moon absorb it, polish it, and return when you need what you need. And if you like, I would like to invite you to open your hands upward, only if you feel comfortable, okay? Really let it absorb what you need right now. Let the full moon guide you to shed the things that no longer serve you anymore. In the space of beautiful humans, ladies here, to share and acknowledge and connect together. That was the most of us we are hoping to take home today, and what's curious about the unfolding in the future. Now take your moment to coming back. You can perhaps gently place your hands over your heart or belly if you feel comfortable, okay? Now, if anything surfaced for you that you would like to carry forward or gently name, you are welcome to speak, but you also welcome to stay quiet. Let the silence speak of you. However you process this, it's perfect for you. I just wanted to let you know. Some people helpful to speak out. Some people find it very helpful to process inward, and I respect you fully, right? And you are welcome, and most welcome and invited. The type of the word or phrase as a voice, if you like, if you wanted to speak out, something you're releasing, or something you are holding close after this. Whatever it is for you is perfect. Now
I
let's
am releasing fear and accepting confidence.
Right, beautiful.
Releasing control and returning with love.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, Azura and Tracy. Now take a final deep breath together. Deep inhalation through your nose. And out. And no rush. When you're ready, in your own pace, you can gently open your eyes. And it's come to the final blessing. And I wanted to share the one quotation that's it's even the finest jade, you know, the gemstone jade, can be further polished. This is I got it from Japanese tea ceremony when I was in Sydney, and I thought, oh, this is a great quotation or saying. And a reason why I brought this into this beautiful gathering with you all, I thought we are the finest jade. We may not feel this way, but we are. And like Tracy was saying earlier, that sometimes we have a sort of mindset or perhaps belief, not necessary for everyone, it's got a stigma around this stage of life. But I wanted to take opportunity to maybe suggest to you all that you own have a finest beautiful jade inside of you, and perhaps this kind of process doesn't have to be only this, but something resonate you well, and you can actually find a way to further polished. So this is one of the reasons why I thought it'd be nice to share, and I love this code, that's why. But also, another sort of final question will be to you all, what are you taking with you now from this? You connected each other.
There's comfort being in a shared experience with each other.
And it's okay to feel a little bit underpolished when we perhaps arrived, a little dull. But I think it's okay to leave here looking for the shine.
I love that.
We have it in us.
Yeah,
We have it
well
in us.
said.
Thank you, Mayumi.
Yeah, I believe in that. Each one of us has got the finest jade inside of us. 100%. I believe in that. So I wanted to say that whatever you release tonight, may the moon carry it gently. Whatever truth you found, may it root softly into your life. And may you leave knowing your story is sacred and your season is seen. Back to the perception about this stage of life. I think we need to more mention about being seen, and it's okay to be seen because it's a natural state. It's not the problem. It's no problem. I'm very passionate about that.
It's a tricky one.
It is, yeah. But I believe those kind of chats and connection, it will increase the awareness. Sometimes awareness, that's enough. We're not looking for solution. This is one of the reasons why I just love listening to you all. I'm not bringing some solution or do this, take this or whatever. It's not about this.
Yeah, it's so nice to have time for self-reflection.
Yep.
Yeah. I think this moon may have shown some glimmers.
Love that. Cool.
It's nice to know that you're not alone, that you're not going through something that is just an island to yourself, that there are other people out there, people who feel as deeply and have as much in their lives, as much fullness, or just a shared experience, a shared journey.
Yeah, I think shared experience is a beautiful way, it's a wonderful way to put it. Yeah, because I'm on the menopause as well. I'm going through it. So exactly what you said, Tracy, you're not there alone. Everybody going through it.
Yes, it's that we all, as women, we're all going to experience menopause and perimenopause, and it's something that's inevitable. We can't escape from experiencing that. It's just such it's not I guess not taboo, but it's still not something that is openly discussed. It's not, I'm 48 and I think I've reached that actual, I'm not perimenopause. I think I've gone to the other side in that next chapter. And it's like, wow, I'm 48. I thought that was something that happened, when I was like 60, not 48. I was like, wait a minute, this doesn't happen yet, does it? But it's that openly sharing, I think, that these are the symptoms that we have. These are the things we feel. This is hot flushes and the rage and the emotional roller coaster and the insomnia and the sleepless nights and the anger and the tears and and we seem to go through it and we feel like we're all alone. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 of us, and we've all actually said the same thing. Yes, this happened, this happened, this happened, this happened, and it's like, oh yeah, only we previous to meeting all you lovely faces on the screen, you feel so alone that you're the only one experiencing those things at that point in time. Your husband doesn't understand, your kids don't understand, your bestie's not experiencing it yet, she's got no idea. So you really do feel like you're the only person in the whole world that's going through it.
Thank God, isn't it? Nothing alone.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. It's like, oh, Jennifer, yes, I experienced that, and Tracy, yes, I've been there, and Lisa and Kirsty, and and it's like shit, like it's all. I mean, sorry, ladies. I mean, bugger, it's all connected. We're all going through the same thing. We just potentially at different stages, but yeah, it's just it's not going to skip you and hit me, and we're all going to go through it. So maybe it's something to think of, I suppose, because I've got 2 daughters. One's 32. I've got daughter-in-law. Something to keep in mind to openly bring up with them. Like the eldest one is 32 now, so potentially she's probably going to be starting that journey herself before too long. So
yeah, you're right.
Yeah, something then she doesn't have to feel like she's the only person experiencing these things, because it's not something that we typically seem to chat about openly, in everyday life.
So thank you so much for being here, everyone. It actually means a lot to me. And I wear pajamas and I have and I have a cat right next to me, and I could not ask any more tonight. I really appreciate your presence. That was huge. That's a huge gift for me. So thank you so much for your time. I know a lot of you are busy scheduled, and I just wanted to say thank you so much. And if you enjoy it, and if wanted to join again for the 2 more sessions together, like this kind of atmosphere, there is no pressure to talk. It can be just presence there. Next one is on the 3rd of July, and the new moon in 2 weeks' time. Invite stillness and quiet rebirth. Sounds good. A time for inward reflection around intimacy, identity, and self-worth.
Kicking my husband out of the bedroom to have that conversation, okay? So I can say all the bad things about him.
So if you are for it, please join me. I would love to hear. And thank you so much, Jan. Thank you for your connection. That was beautiful. Anything you would like to add at the end before we close in?
Just thank you for creating this space for us, Naomi. It's lovely of you to also share your time and your expertise and your care with us.
I agree. Your meditations were beautiful and very thought-provoking.
Oh, thank you.
I love them.
Thank you so much. I enjoy doing it, actually.
It's,
So,
it has been a beautiful space to come into.
my pleasure. Thank you so much. You created too, Tracy, remember? Everyone. I
Yeah.
can't do this alone.
And from a practical point of view, the emails reminding are so great because
I
even
learned that from the experience. So I'm sorry to be persistent, but I know everybody's busy. So I
Yeah.
thought I'm just gonna.
We forget things. We forget.
yeah, let's say that there's only so much that can go in there before it starts oozing
Yes,
out the ears.
One question: was it too much or was it just good?
No,
Lovely.
it's good. Perfect.
Lovely.
Okay. All right. I will keep
Yeah.
that kind of pace same at next
Yeah.
one as
Yeah.
well.
That's
Lovely.
great.
It was
Right,
really
so-
good.
Okay. Thank you
Thank
so much.
you.
Well, if you're
everyone.
happy to conclude now, I would like to respect your time as well. So enjoy a full moon tonight, ladies.
May you sleep peacefully,
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
if possible.
without the hot
Yes.
flashes.
That's right.
Unlikely, but thank you.
And please share with me your experience after this. Maybe something will shift. You never know, okay? Power
Yeah.
of small thing. It can be so powerful. I believe in this as well.
Yes. Thank you so
Thank you,
much,
May.
everyone.
Thank you.
Thank
That was
you.
beautiful.
Thank you.
Bye.
Beautiful
Thank you so
women.
much. Have a good night,
Bye.
everyone.
Thank you.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Good
Good
night.
night, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you, Azura and Tracy. You guys are amazing.
Thanks for you. See you soon.